Hey guys, Bridgie here. In this video, I want to talk about a very important concept in UI UX and in design in general, and that is that less is more. Now, how does that translate into UI UX design? Well, if you think about it, even the most complex app can be diluted into smaller sections and smaller problems. So it's almost like building a Lego. The end result might look overwhelming, even if you think about, the Millennium Falcon or one of those very complex Lego builds. It seems almost impossible to build, but if you dilute it down to the very essence, you're going to notice that it's just about putting one brick after the other in the right place and position. And UI UX feels exactly like building a Lego. So even if you analyze a screen such as this one, you can see how one component of this Lego is the top menu item, which is composed of these Lego bricks, which is the logo, then this find call to action, then the new, and so on and so forth. So you can see immediately how by diluting down the problems and what you need to create and have within this interface, everything becomes more simple. This is one of the reasons that whenever I have new clients approaching me, and one of the overarching themes is that they don't really have a structure in place in their mind to approach complexity. So this is where I help basically consulting and helping solving that issue. So one of the things that I really like to do right away is to establish the hierarchy of needs. So in each and every project, say in an app or in a landing page, you're going to have elements which are extremely important to communicate or that the user needs to interact with, and this is going to be the very top of the pyramid. And then there's going to be elements which are going to be, yes, important, but not as important as the primary ones. And then you have also other layers. Now you can see that the moment that you start analyzing and putting down even just in text or these ideas, these concepts, and then creating this hierarchy, everything is going to become much easier, because then you know that, hey, the very most important Lego pieces need to take up quite a bit of visual hierarchy. So you're going to organize the content and reverse engineer the strategy based on what is more important to what is less important. And this can be done these days in a variety of ways. I really like to use and leverage AI in order to help navigate through concepts and brainstorm ways to create a more efficient UX. And I'm actually looking to create an entire series or course about it, because at the moment I'm working with some pretty relevant clients which I'm utilizing AI workflows, which I haven't really seen people discussing on YouTube yet. So I'm definitely excited to share with you guys this in the future, but it goes quite in depth, so I can't really cover it in just one single video. But nonetheless, the importance of creating this hierarchy is it's just going to make it so much easier for you, and it's also going to dictate how many pages will you need on a given app or website. So for example, this morning I was working on this client where, we're working on this landing page, and then he had all sorts of different side pages that he wanted to build. And one of the recommendations that I had for him is, since the landing page isn't really like that extensive, is how about we sort of merge these concepts together, and we simply integrate everything within the landing page. So instead of having separate pages, we could actually integrate these concepts maybe here in the landing page, and try to, again, reverse engineer what is most important. And then after we've done that, we can analyze ways to simplify, and getting back to the concept of less is more, we can avoid having the user, for example, click to go to another page, which usually yields in a less click-through. So because the landing page, of course, is going to be the most prominent page, so why do we want to lose an opportunity to show them something which is really important by basically hiding that result and having them go on another page? So with this approach, we can actually save time and make it way more efficient for the user, since a scroll is a much less ask, if you wish, than having them click to go to another page. So these are the things and the rationale that you have to come about, and it's one of the reasons why I shot the video on wireframes yesterday because wireframes are essentially going to help you focus on this high-level picture without going into the UI design and the nitty-gritty, because that is where it's so easy to lose the grand picture of what you're doing. So my recommendation for you is to do this exercise, establish what's important, create a low fidelity wireframe just to have the big picture of the project and what you're building, and then you can go on and create the pixel perfect designs in Figma, or however you want to create it. But that is going to be just a result of the strategic part and the information architecture part of a project. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the very next one.